Shalom, Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned 100% truth from. Shalom, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, to the bishops, the elders, prophets, teachers, evangelists of Great Millstone, also who I continue to learn 100% truth from. And I'm linebacking over GMS Austere Man. Good brother, I've been watching him for a while. Subscribe and be edified. And I guess it was in the air today. I think I heard Elder Manak Zakba speak about confusion of face, and I think Elder Apostle Gabar speak about it. I'm not exactly sure, but it just kind of stuck with me for the day, and then I seen the brother GMS Austere Man, and he was kind of pretty much, even though it says visual example of wheat and tears, it's talking about the confused face, and that's what this woman and her daughter is speaking about. I'm not going to play the entire video of what they're saying. I'm just going to give you a little bit, and then I'm going to get some scriptures with that. I would like to say you be edified, so check it out.
Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to you, Ike, pushing this truth and sincerity. Back one of the lesson. It's going to just be a quick response to a video I came across where you have a child and her mother. She's going to say some interesting things that I'm going to use to just make a couple of quick points with some scriptures dealing with how you determine someone's heritage, and also using this as almost a visual example of the wheat and the tares. All right, so let's get it.
You don't look black.
But I am black.
You don't look like it.
I know, but Nani, my mom is black.
I look black.
But I'm black.
I'm black.
Yeah, because I made you. So I'm black, okay?
Now, ultimately, off of what she's saying, she's there's a confusion. This is why it's called confusion of face, about the daughter saying that she's black and her mother is not black. Now, ultimately, the elder apostles on down, have taught us to not judge by the complexion or the look or color of a person. You have to judge the spirit by the spirit, try the spirit by the spirit, and it's also good to know the background, because ultimately you are what your father is. The seed of your father, you are what the seed of your father is. So even so, this woman is confessing that her mother is so-called black, or black woman. I believe in the video, if I let it play, that her father is a Chinese, a Moabite, you know what I mean? But that doesn't necessarily mean that because she says her father is a Chinese Moabite man, so-called Chinese Moabite man, that he is actually a Moabite. He can be an Israelite who also looks like a Moabite. So there's a lot of different things that are considered, and when you're dealing with this truth, it's not complicated, but you have to have a firm understanding of the scriptures to be able to navigate your way through some of the things that are said, and come out to understand on how to judge better, have a good judgment on who you're talking to, and how you present the scriptures to them. So let's continue.
I just don't get it.
How don't you get it? My mom is black. Nani is black.
I don't.
That's part of being the confusion of face, is that she's confusion about, the daughter. She doesn't understand how are you considered black if your so-called father is Chinese and your mother is black.
I don't get it.
What don't you get that I'm black?
She keeps saying her mother Her mother is what would be considered an Israelite. All right.
I'm black and Asian.
You don't eat.
She says she's black and Asian. So she specifically said her mother is black. And I'm taking her, whatever she's saying, at face value, which would mean her father could be a Moabite, Ammonite, is a heathen. So that would make her a heathen, because lineage and your pedigree is determined by your father, right? And this child, she obviously dealt with a black man. When you go deeper into this person's page, the child is is an Israelite, but her mother would be a heathen. All right, and that's a tough pill to swallow for a lot of people. a tough pill to swallow, because you have it this way, and you also have it where you have, let's say, so-called white people, or people that look like Edomites, who heritage actually goes back to an Israelite, and they're actually a Jake. So you have it in different ways. But let's finish this off.
You just don't look like that.
But I am.
Jesus is saying to me, you're not.
And the kid was like, Jesus is saying to me that you're not. I just found it funny that she even said that. But the spiritual part of it, like I said, if her father's actually a heathen, right, Moabite or something, then she ain't an Israelite, right? So let's jump to the scriptures. Let's get Numbers 1 and 18.
Okay, so we're gonna start, and I will bring that scripture up, but first, let's bring up Baruch. We'll go to Baruch first. Baruch 1 and 15, and it reads, "All ye say to Yahweh our power, Salakia, and ye say, Salakia, and ye shall say to Yahweh our power, belongeth righteousness, but unto us the confusion of faces, as it is come to pass this day unto them of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and to our kings, and to our princes, and to our priests, and to our prophets, and to our forefathers, we have sinned before Yahweh." I could have read 14. "And ye shall read this book, which we have sent unto you, to make confession in the house of the Lord, unto the feast in Solomon days. And ye shall say," now it makes sense, "and ye shall say to Yahweh our power, belongeth righteousness, but unto us the confusion of faces." And the confusion of faces are Israelites who look like heathen nations. Let's go to Numbers 1:18. And it reads, "And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward by their polls." So they declared the pedigrees of their fathers. So whatever your father is, that's who you are. Let's get Nehemiah. Did I pass it? Oh. Which I need to get back into this book. Nehemiah 7 and 61, and it reads, "And these were they that went up also from Telmah, Tahasserah, Sherab, Adon, and Immer, but they could not show their father's house, nor their seed, whether they were of Israel. And why is that? Why couldn't they not show? Because they couldn't trace it back. Just like right now, we have this issue happening where they say that those war humpers are the people, and they're not. And we say that we are the people, and they say we're not. But how can, same situation here, how can you trace it back? Through the scriptures and through faith. That's how. Through faith and through the scriptures. That's it. That's how. Hebrews 7:3. Without father, without mother, without descent, having neither beginning of days nor end of life, but made like unto the Son of the Most High, abideth a priest continually. And how is that? That's through marriage, through childbirth. That's how this continues, and that's how we can also prove. Well, not necessarily prove, but that's how you declare who your pedigree is through your father, is following your father's seed. But those war humpers, they like to go by their mother, which is retarded. But everything that is right, they're the opposite of it. So they have to do that. They have to. Daniel 9:7. O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces, as at this day to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and unto all Israel that are that are near and that are far off, though all the countries whither thou hast driven them, because of their trespass that they have trespassed against thee. O Lord, to us belongeth confusion of face, to our kings, to our princes, to our fathers, because we have sinned against thee. And King David was reincarnated in Babylon. All the princes and the kings of Israel and Judah were reincarnated back into Babylon. Because of what? Because of marriage and because of your father. And also Yahweh Bashem, this confusions of face exists because Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, he scattered us all around the world. And we started to also deal with the heathen nations, even though we were told not to. And because we did, as we do today, it was a buildup of different selections of how Israelites look. What is another word is a speckled bird. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah likes he likes the variety of Israel. We come in all sorts of colors. You know what I mean? Like a speckled bird. Ezra 9:15. O Yahweh, our power of Israel, thou art righteous, for we remain yet escaped. As it is this day, behold, we are before thee in our trespass, for we cannot stand before thee because of this. And because of our trespass, we were scattered. And we were scattered because of transgressing the law, statutes, and commandments, and becoming slaves in all the scattered areas. We started to mate with the heathen nations, our men with the women and the men with our women. But what happens is, as when I was showing you the video, that's the difference between the wheats and the tares. Because see, if that's correct about everything that young lady was saying, like the elder was saying, this woman is a heathen, and if she was dealing with an Israelite man, to have her daughter is Israelite, and that's the difference between wheats and tares. The wheat is the Israelites, the tares are the heathen nations that look like Israelites, and the wheat sometimes are Israelites that look like heathen nations. So that's why you have to try the spirit by the spirit. Let's get that real quick. Let me see. See if I can get that. Oh. 1 John 4:1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are going out into the world. And what do? They go out into the world and they lie, because you have heathens who lead our people astray. Let me see. Let's get Psalms 51:4. And it reads, Against thee only have I sinned, and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. And you sinned against this. Reincarnation is also involved in this scripture as well. And this is why scripture says to judge, try the spirit by the spirit, because you have three sets of men. You have the men of the Most High, sons of God. You have the sons of man, which are the heathen nations, and then you have the son of the wicked, which is Esau and his descendants. And this is how it's like those elite Edomites, those Amalekites. They know they are descendants from Esau, and they know where their seed carries back from. But everything is about trickery and keeping you from knowing the truth. Even though they know how things operate, their job is to keep you from knowing who you are. And they do an excellent job at doing that until now, because Yahweh Shem Shai is stripping them from their power. And they know they have a short time, so they're trying to move fast, because they realize and they see and they can feel in the spirit that their power is being diminished, is being taken away from them. Just like it was when they took us into captivity here. We big and strong. We call us bucks and everything like that, but we had no power. That's because Yahweh Shem Shai, he didn't want us to have any power. He took the power away from us. And he's going to do the same thing to Esau. Esau ain't going to be able to use his guns, his lies, nothing no more. He's going to be brought real low, as he's supposed to be. Jeremiah 12:1. Righteous art thou, O Yahweh, when I plead with thee. Yet let me talk with thee on thy judgments. Therefore doth the way of the wicked prosper. Wherefore are all they happy that deal very treacherously? They are now, but they're not going to be soon. It's going to be acquaintance, if that makes sense, and they know that. They're just trying their best to keep you from understanding who you are and who your power is, and the name of your power, his son, whose name is Yahweh Shai, which is the Lord and his son. Jeremiah 7:19. Do they provoke me to anger? Yes, we have. We have. Saith Yahweh, Do they not provoke themselves to the confusion of their own faces? Let's go to the blue letter. Jeremiah 7:19. And it reads in the NLT. I wanted to get it in the NLT. Am I the one they are hurting? Asked Yahweh. Most of all, they hurt themselves they hurt themselves to their own shame. Yes, if we think that we're doing something and we're doing nothing, but further building up our iniquity, that we'll be destroyed because of it. And this is what's about to happen to the 2/3. You know, they think that they can continue to do what they're doing, and it's no big deal. They can do what they want to do. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, he's going to take them back no matter what. They're already saved. And it's just going to be destruction. And they're going to be crying and all these types of things when they see judgment and mass and mass destruction happening. And when it starts getting close to home, what I notice about Jake don't care until it hit home. When it hit home, then Jake is like, oh no, oh my gosh, we need to do something. We need to come together. Jake don't care until it's time to care. When it's them. Jake don't care until it's them. 1 Corinthians, or it's Esau. 1 Corinthians 10:22 in the NLT. What do we dare to rouse Yahweh's jealousy? Do you think we are stronger than he is? Hell no, we are not. We're simple. We're dumb as hell. And Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy us because of it. For being sadish, for being light-minded. Sirach. And I just got a couple more scriptures. I didn't want to, drag this on. Jake got a real low expansion. They don't pay attention too long. You know what I'm saying? You got a good lesson going. The Spirit is on you. You got to be swift with it, because Jake be like, man, I want to do some mischief. This ain't working. Ecclesiasticus 26:21. So thy race which thou leavest shall be magnified, having the confidence of their good descent. And that's the confusion of face, which is the Israelites. And it's going to be the wheat, not the tare. And regardless of how and what you may think, every man's seed is still here. Ecclesiastes is 1:10. Nothing new under the sun. I think, is it 4:16? Let me see. Ecclesiastes. Is it? There we go. That's the Spirit. Ecclesiastes 4:16. There's no end to all the men, Salaki. There's no end to all the people, even all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit. So every nation that was created by the Most High, those people are still here today, including us. Every day. The Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Matthew 13:24. And it reads, and another parable put he forth unto them, saying, this is a parable Yahweh Shai is speaking about the wheats and the tares. So listen, here we go. The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. That's the other nations. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? For whence then hath it tares? He said unto them, An enemy have done this. The servants said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, No, nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of the harvest I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles, and burn them. Woo-hoo-hoo! But gather the wheat into the barn. So you see, ooh man, Yahushua cold, man. So you see what he's saying about the wheat and tares, and it's ironic because ultimately those who may look like Israelites that are tares, confusion of face, that are heathens, Yahweh Shai is going to burn them. Ultimately, they're going to be burnt. Scriptures line up very well with each other, man. Last scripture, Luke 10 and 19. And Shah speaking again, he says, Behold, I give you, Silaki, behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. So we're going to know the difference between the wheat and the tares, and we're going to be able to, regardless of what it may look or seem, we're going to put the tares into slavery and oppress them just like they have oppressed us, because reincarnation is very real. Reincarnation goes into this as well. Got to understand that there's different things that go into this, and the tares, and the wheat is going to be you Israelites, man, and all Israel shall be saved, as the scriptures say. So I'm gonna rock to say you were edified with that lesson, man. For me personally, I honestly I can tell you I enjoyed that lesson. Even though I was teaching that, I enjoyed it because it clears out a lot about the understanding of the wheats and the tares and the confusion of face, and the history of what Yahweh Shah done to us for us to have this situation that we have. So I'm going to say you were edified, and I'm going to say Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rikak Radash Shalom. Salutations again, double honors to the elder apostles who I learned this truth, this 100% truth from the bishops on down, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.